And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
All right, well, good evening, everyone. It is a kind of cloudy night tonight, but we had a very warm day today, especially when you compare it to the last couple and when you compare it to the next couple. And that's because winds have been from the south. And now that we've got the cloud cover set in, you can't see it here in WLFI yet because it isn't widespread. We can see it here in the Rossville cam, though. If we take a look at satellite radar, you can see that cloud cover has moved in. It's around the 6 p.m. hour, and that's here to stay over the next couple of days. It'll be fairly cloudy and fairly windy. Now, this cloud cover will help our temperatures stay fairly mild in the overnight hours. We won't drop into the 30s overnight, but when we zoom out just a little bit, we can see we do have rain on the way. The low pressure system I talked about yesterday that was off in the western Texas and western Oklahoma has now pushed its way into central Texas and central Oklahoma. This is on its way to us and will bring us rain tomorrow and on Tuesday, and right behind it, much cooler temperatures. For right now, though, we have this area of high pressure here sitting just off to our east. This is funneling some warmer air from the south into our area, and that's why we had a much more mild day today than we have been having. Now, taking a look at current temperatures, we do have a couple of 30s in the northern part of our viewing area. We're not going to drop into the 30s here in Lafayette or in most of the southern half of our counties. Northern half, we will see a couple of 30s overnight. We are at 43 right now in Attica, Pine Village, 45 out in Covington, 43 in Newmarket and Crawfordsville, 41 in Frankfort, 40 in Kokomo, still sitting at 46 in Peru and Grissom Air Force Base. So overall, we are looking at a more mild night tonight. Winds are already on their way up. We have a 12-mile-an-hour reading out in Frankfort, 10 in Kentland and Morocco, 4 in Winnemac, and 7 in Delphi and Lafayette. When we take a look at the current conditions here in Lafayette, we are at 43 degrees. The winds, when you factor them in, they're from the east at about 7 miles an hour. We do feel like 39 right now, and it is clear currently, but with that cloud cover moving in, we will not be clear for very long. So overall, it's going to be a cloudy one tonight. We can see clouds build at midnight hour, 2 a.m., all the way through the morning. Morning commute tomorrow will be windy with winds from the east at about 14 miles an hour and cloudy. We keep the rain off until the p.m. tomorrow. Temperatures drop down to 42 by 2 a.m., 41 by 4, and then 40s by 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. Now, looking further into the day tomorrow, we start off at 40 at 7 and 9 a.m. Winds will ramp up to about 18 miles an hour by noon. Even though we're sitting at 48, wind chill values will be much cooler than that. 48 by 3 p.m. This is when we start seeing those chances of rain work their way in. But look at this. We drop down to 46 by 6 p.m. from 48, and that's because it's going to be very dry. And when that rain falls through the dry layers of the atmosphere, it's going to cool off the air as the water evaporates into it. So we actually see the temperatures go down. We also have a wind from the east-northeast at about 15 miles an hour then as well, another 30% chance of rain. So overnight, we remain cloudy. These clouds will start to move through the area as we get those rain chances moving in. Starting at about 3, it tapers down at about 6, but after that it becomes much more widespread, moves off to the north. Second round moves in overnight on Tuesday. This will bring us a fairly rainy day on Tuesday. 7 a.m. we're still dealing with rain. That's going to be during your commute. And then after that in the afternoon, it tapers off just a bit. And then it looks like we are dealing with clouds after that. So this is that system moving off to the east. Wednesday, we are clear but cooler after that low pressure system drags in cooler air from the north. Thanksgiving, again, we are dry but cool as well. And then after that, it looks like we have a system that will approach us from the south. We could see a couple of flakes on Saturday after just a little bit of rain come Friday night. And then after that, we do dry out. It looks like we could get a couple of shots at some snow showers in the week ahead. It is a ways out, though. When we take a look at rainfall, it looks like we get anywhere between about 3/4 of an inch to about 1.25 inches viewing area wide. These rainfall totals will get cemented a little bit more later on, but we definitely need the rain because we are dealing with abnormally dry conditions across the viewing area. Take a look at the 7-day forecast. We're at 48 on Monday with some PM rain. It's going to be gusty. We're looking at a windy week as well. We have rain on Tuesday, gusty conditions as well. We'll get up to 50. Then temperatures drop. We'll get down to 29 Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, 43 on Wednesday, mostly sunny but breezy. And then after that, Thanksgiving, we're at 44. Friday, 44 with some isolated showers, especially in the afternoon and evening. 40s on Saturday, potentially a couple of AM flakes. 39 on Sunday, and then in the 10 days, we keep rain chances out, but we'll be in the 30s for highs and 20s for lows. We'll be right back after this break.